Hey, this is Hunter here in the Dunlop Gear Lab for another do-it-yourself project video, and today we're going to talk about changing the replacement grip on your racket. So before we get started replacing your replacement grip, I want to talk a little bit about why that's important. The replacement grip is the grip that actually comes on your racket when you buy it. And replacing it from time to time can be a good thing for several reasons. They get dirty, they start to slip, and they also compress over time. So they'll start to mold to your hand, and it's good to replace it just to get a fresh start every once in a while. Okay, so let's get started. First things first, we're going to take this white rubber grip band and move it up a little bit to get it out of the way. And then we're going to take this grip off, which is a little bit different from the over grip we've talked about. We're actually removing the existing grip here and replacing it with a new one. You have to be very careful because there is some adhesive on these. There's double-backed tape, and it can get a little bit sticky, so we have to just be very careful of this as we remove the grip, because you want to try to get as much of that tape off as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to start unrolling this grip here, just like this. We're going to take it completely off. Okay? As we go, as you'll see, you can see some of that tape. Pull it straight off, and this goes straight into the trash. Okay, now we're going to get to work on the tape. A lot of times grips leave this behind, and as I said before, it is important to do everything you can to remove it if you can, just to make sure your second grip that you're going to put on is getting as clean a contact as possible. So if you look for the weak spot in the tape, you break it, and you can use scissors as well, which I keep on hand anytime I'm working with grips. And just undo that too. Oftentimes it'll come up with the grip, but in case it doesn't, just unroll it yourself. And off that goes. There's a little more down here at the butt cap, which I'll take care of as well. All right, so now you've got a fully clean handle, which is what you want. This is the PU handle, which a lot of rackets come with, and this is what the replacement grip is going to go back over. So I'm going to put the racket down for a second. I'm going to pick up my Viper Dry grip, my replacement grip. A little bit different as well from an over grip. With a replacement grip, you've got an adhesive backing all the way down the grip. So you're going to want to remove that tape like that. That goes aside. And again, look at the tapered end, okay? This is tapered end always goes on the bottom of the handle. Pick up your racket, hold it up, tip up. And again, use your thumb to anchor. Thumb and finger to anchor, and you wrap it around. All right, cover that end there, and then you start down the frame itself. And you want to keep this very taut as you go, plenty of pressure. But again, with the overlap is important. If you overlap too much, you will feel a big ridge in the grip, and that's not what you want. You want it to feel constant, but you want to have enough overlap so that it's not going to separate as you play. So you just continue to wrap around and use your thumb to anchor it every time you turn the racket. And if you do mess up, it's okay to go back a step or two. Again, just keep the pressure on the racket so there's no loose parts of the grip. And as you get toward the top of the handle, again, use your thumb to hold it down. And I place it on the table. Keep it as tight as possible. Again, starting from the bottom of the grip toward the handle end. I take a long angled cut up toward the top. And replacement grips are a little thicker than over grips. And I come back and I pull it tight again. I wrap it around. Makes a very clean connection at the top. And I come back here and around you go. And when you're finished, keep it fairly tight. When you're finished, you take your grip band right back over the top, and you've got yourself a brand new replacement.